Today I'm here with Chris Mancini, our attorney in our Bethany Beach and Fenwick Island offices, and we're just going to have a little interview today to talk about what makes Chris so special and his role as a settlement attorney. So you're a lifelong resident, and what brought you back here, and what do you like about this area?
I was born here. My dad started a business sub shop back in the 80s and graduated to have Mancini's restaurant in Fenwick Island. He's been there for 32 years, very proud of that. I obviously am a beach kid. I grew up here, and what brought me back here is the opportunity to work and raise my family in a place that I like to call home. Sometimes that when you leave as a kid and you go off to college and you think you're going to conquer things and you're going to do things, and you realize that home wasn't so bad. It's really a great place to grow up. It's a great place to raise a family, and I just am fortunate to be able to call this place home.
As an attorney conducting settlements for people who are buying homes here, how do you approach that, your role for people?
I take great bit of pride in the fact that I'm giving them the opportunity in a lot of ways to fulfill dreams and goals that they've had, lifelong goals to buy homes at the beach. A lot of our clients are coming in as second homes, vacation homes, retirement, and they're just fulfilling these lifelong dreams they had to live and exist at the beach like we do. And I take a lot of pride in the fact that we're able to help them in some small way fulfill that.
So you have people coming from all jurisdictions around Delaware. How do you help buyers in that process?
Yeah, so a lot of times the buyers, it's an overwhelming process. People think, I'm going to buy a home. It's this huge endeavor, and it is. But you hire somebody that has knowledge of the community, that has knowledge of what it takes to get you to settlement. And what we do is just provide a process for that, so that we try not to make it so overwhelming for folks, but also protecting their interests at the same time with regards to all the security measures. And so we take a great deal in getting them to their closing and getting them there smoothly, efficiently, and safely.
And you also work with a lot of real estate agents who are coming from other jurisdictions, just signing up for their Delaware license. How do you approach helping them?
Absolutely. So we work with a lot of agents from across the tri-state area, not only Delaware, but Maryland, Virginia, even Pennsylvania sometimes when they come down to service their clients. And by and large, they're professionals. They know what they're doing. My role in the transaction with the agent is simply to help them navigate the nuances of Delaware law. There are some differences in Delaware as it pertains to some of the contractual obligations that are, necessitated by the Delaware contract. So I just help them navigate, give them tips, explain things when they have questions. I like to always make myself available to the agents because they are the lifeblood of the transaction. They're the person that are getting us to the finish line by and large, and they're the communication arm of the transaction. So it's important that they understand the differences in Delaware, but I just help them navigate the process a little bit and show them the differences between maybe a Maryland contract and Delaware contract. It's really that simple.
That's great. What do you like best about living and working at the beach, especially working at the beach?
I think my favorite thing about working at the beach is I get to wear shorts and flip-flops sometimes. It's fun that in the summertime on a hot day, clients will come in for a settlement, and if it's one of those things where I feel comfortable enough with the client and with the transaction where it's gone well enough and it's not going to go over too poorly, I get to throw on a pair of shorts and flip-flops and welcome some people to the beach and let them understand that it's not suits and ties here, that those really aren't welcome. No, but I don't wear them too often, but I think that's one of my favorite things to do with clients sometimes, to surprise them with shorts.
Talk about how much you like the benefits of working in a relaxed environment.
The transaction itself and the nature of the business in and of itself is something that's stressful enough for a lot of people. And so when I'm able to work in a relaxed environment and really live the beach lifestyle and show people how it is living here and operating and working here, they find comfort in the fact that not only is the job getting done at an efficient pace, but also that you're really dealing with somebody who understands what it really truly means to live here. As a lifelong resident, I grew up in Ocean City. My parents have had a house there for over 40 years. My dad had a restaurant sub shop in the 80s in the 94th Street Mall, if anybody remembers where that is, and then graduated and has had Mancini's now restaurant in Fenwick Island for the better part of 32 years. So we're very proud of the fact that we have roots here. Our blood bleeds Fenwick and Sussex County, Delaware. And I think it's a unique place to live, and I find myself very fortunate now having a family of my own to be able to allow my kids to grow up here at the beach and call this place home.
So talk about some of the life lessons that you might have learned in the high school years. I imagine you were working in the restaurant, as families do, restaurant families do. Talk about some of the life lessons that you've taken with you through your current role today.
Yes, so I'm a true believer that everybody should work in the restaurant business in their life. It's one of those things where the service industry prepares you for life lessons, dealing with the public in a mass type of scale, prepares you and gives you tools moving forward in life. And one of the things that's just dealing with people in the service industry. I truly think that even though I'm an attorney, we're in the service industry. We provide service to our clients. We provide service to the agents. We provide service to the community at large. And one of the things that I carry with me is just that service type oriented approach to what we do every day, and the fact that people don't always know what the best thing on the menu is, but I can point them in that direction.
All right, Chris, one of the benefits, maybe one of the hazards of working at the beach and being so close to the boardwalk, you have your option of Cracker Jacks, caramel corn, French fries, ice cream, pizza.
Well, I'll stop you right there.
What's your favorite?
I'm a pizza guy, obviously. Having a pizza restaurant in Fenwick Island, I'm a pizza guy. But I mean, I think my best treat for a hot boardwalk day would be ice cream. Soft serve, mixed, chocolate and vanilla. I know you're an ice cream guy, so it's important that we have ice cream. But I think my favorite's the soft serve, vanilla and chocolate on a hot day. Cake cone, not the waffle, cake cone, chocolate and vanilla swirl. Nothing better.
That one goes for me too.
Yeah.